Hi. Okay. Excuse me. Hello. Hi. Welcome to a video where I'm going to be doing something kind of strange, kind of weird, kind of cool, I hope. I hope it's cool. I'm going to turn on volume. I know, crazy. Now, I'm not going to play normal Stellaris. It is technically normal Stellaris, but I'm not going to I'll explain. So, you probably saw the title. If you still don't understand what that means, I'm going to do a little bit of a series where I make some species in Stellaris, make some empires that I will throw into a game and see who comes out on top. Now, you might be thinking, well, that just sounds basic and boring. Well, I am doing a little bit of business with Tolkien empires. The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, all that stuff. I'm doing those species. I'm taking them as species. Dwarves, men, elves, orcs, hobbits, all that stuff. Not all of them, but a lot of them. I'm going to turn into empire species, and I'm going to force spawn those with this little button here. Makes empire spawning forced, meaning that they will always be in a game. This just means they can spawn, but locking it means they will. I'll turn all these off, and I'll turn the locks on. I think I'm going to make 6, maybe 7 species, and then I'm going to have a galaxy spawn that only allows 7 species. No fallen empires, no head starts, no AI, well, AIs, but they're going to be these guys. And I'm going to select if I have the option to spectate. Hopefully I'll be able to spectate. So I will create the species now. So what we think? Oh yeah, I don't have access to a lot of really detailed stuff. Like this would be great for dwarves, this would be great for orcs, but I can't do that. So I have to deal with, the 6 humanoid spawns I got. Because the other Empire species just don't really look all that human. Like, what would this be? That's the most human thing I see in this entire section. What about fucking... Yeah, nothing from there. Like, this, maybe. This, I guess. Nope. That's a fucking parasite. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, it's just gonna be from the human category. So, let us begin with... I think this would be a good one for men. No, actually, there's... Okay, so... I only got so many species. Here's what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to do dwarves, men, and elves. These will be elves. These will be dwarves. These will be men. Also, these will be hobbits. And these will be orcs, so I guess these can be dwarves. Okay, so dwarves, men, elves, hobbits, and orcs. What was the 6th one? Goblins? I'm just gonna do, shit, well, there's kind of like 2 types of dwarves that are really politically different. So I guess I'll use this for the high elves and these for the wood elves. I don't know. Let's just do it. Okay, so we're starting out with men. This will be men. So we're gonna call it what are we gonna call these? Okay, well, hold on. Oh wait, no, the species name. Men. Plural. Men. Adjective. Human. Okay. I'll edit the biography later. Name traits. these, I guess. That's some standard names. All right. Traits. Okay, here we go. So, when you think Tolkien man, what do you think? Because here's what I think. I think that they are... Let's see, do I want to go with quarrelsome? Physical appearance and customs of the species are considered offensive to most others, and few appreciate... No, that's for orcs. Wherever there's hard work to be... work that needs doing, that work is always best done by somebody else. That is definitely human. Wasteful, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if there's any pollution in Lord of the Rings, but they're definitely dissident and quarrelsome. But now for their traits. Let's see. They're kind of new, so they're not very strong. They are resilient, as evident in The Hobbit. More likely to conform together, definitely not. Oh, yeah, they're communal, I forgot. And we only got one pick left, so let's make it a 2 if we can. They're not docile. They're not really one way or the other on breeding. Highly adaptive when it comes to foreign environments. Well, they are kind of a new race. You know what? Here, let's see if any of these others fit. Not exactly. Maybe thrifty? Economic and are always looking to make a good profit, whatever corners need cutting. Oh, alright. Yeah, that's them. Okay, well, that's the species traits for man, and yes. Now, these are going to have homeworld types depending on the climate that they generally live in on the Tolkien planet. Like, for example, orcs might live in a tundra, high elves might live in a... let's see, what high elves live in? They kind of live in a valley, so I guess it would be wet? Like an ocean world, maybe? Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so... yeah, let's just call it, I don't actually know what... You know what? Right, sure. They're gonna have random spawns. Don't worry about that. But they have a continental world, a mammalian city. Oh, hey! Alright, okay. Their origin will be... Well, they're not really prosperously unified, but... Whatever. I think I'm going to give all of them the prosperous unification origin just to make it a level playing ground, because it's mainly, you know, whatever. Let's see. There's not really a democracy for any of the, dudes. Like, the species, almost none of them are democratic. They run on a king or ruler-based system. So at absolute most, like, maybe I could see the dwarves being democratic, but then again, they do have strong kingdoms. So I don't know. I guess I could make some differences. Like I did with the elves, I can make a second race of dwarves. But not, I don't know. Let's see. For man, we're going to do something that is... Shit, this is very tricky. I'm going to say that they are imperial. Okay. Now let's get to these. Now, most of the things in Middle-earth are militarist and authoritarian, but there's no religion in Lord of the Rings, so spiritualists and egalitarians are some of the rare ones to come by. I do have an idea for the elves being fanatic spiritualist. At least, well, yeah, both the elves. And then the dwarves are going to be materialist, so that they have, clashing ethics, because dwarves and elves kind of are on odds with each other. Hobbits will be pacifist, but for men, I'm not sure. So I'm going to give them xenophile. Even though they're imperial, does that mean that... No, alright, they can't be completely egalitarian at all, actually. A strong guided hand is essential to the success of any civilization. The alternative would be anarchy and chaos. It is the duty of the state to steer its citizens towards the paths that are the most productive. Alright, yeah, so they're going to be this. They can be fanatic authoritarian, but I don't think that they are. So I'm going to go with these 3 traits. I think that's good. Now for the civics. I'm going off of the word descriptions. The society has an entrenched nobility that occupies the upper echelons of society, or society considers it the absolute right of the state to decide where its citizens live and work. I think Lake Town is a good example of this, but there are other kingdoms. Well, the kingdoms of men are kind of corrupt because they're easy to corrupt. So, let's see. Not really Philosopher King. They're really dumb, but they don't enslave people. So I'm going to give them... Well, think of it like this. Lake Town is really poorly engineered on the surface. However, it is a functioning kingdom state on a lake. Now, they're not really environmentalists because there's no environmentalism or pollution. Maybe the elves would be environmentalist. Feudal society. This society is organized in a feudal manner with a monarch whose rule relies on power vassals that govern their territories well, with considerable autonomy. No, I don't think so. Political system in this society is renowned for its intrigue, power struggles, shady backroom deals, and cloak and dagger seeming are par for the course. Those who survive long enough to learn the game, however, learn it well. That is exactly what men are. Okay. Now we're going to Men Empire. Empire of Man. Oh wait, that gives me okay, so adjective. I guess. All right. And because I don't really see a whole lot of significant queens in the race of men, I'm going to change the ruler type from female to male. Can I have it be either? I can't? I have to select. Okay, fine, whatever. Oh, okay. I was thinking that I was making all rulers male, but no, that's over here. Okay. So they'll have a male to start, but they can, switch to whatever. I'm not going to mess with any of these. I am going to mess with the room and the clothes, actually. So let's see. What describes men? Oh, I just cycled through all of them. I think something that maybe. What the hell is it? Maybe that or this. Okay, this. Ruler title, king, crown title, prince. Okay. Name randomly generated. Okay, that is the Empire of Man. Let me just edit the flag if I need to. Let's see. Human. What could we do? They're imperial. Or domination? There. They're really greedy, so maybe gold. And then a million ships, of course. Okay, yeah, okay. There we go. That is the Empire of Man. Empire of Man saved successfully. Now, we're going to turn that to always spawn. Now, we're making the next one. This is going to be kind of a long video, I think, maybe. It's only going to be creating the species. Next video is going to be sending them into conflict with each other. Although, it's going to be a while for me to, you know, get the shit down. So, whatever. Anyway. Next, we're going to do the High Elves. Or the Wood Elves. We're going to do the Wood Elves now. Yes. Name Wood Elves. Are they called Woodland Elves? Wood Elves? Elvish. Alright. Name list. Let's see. We could do with something a bit different. What name list sounds so elf? They have a lot of SHs, Ls, Ms, Ns. Definitely not that. Slippery Edward. Slippery Thomas. Slippery John. Oh, Slippery Edward. That's gonna get me through my day. Fungoid. Did I get these? No, unfortunately. Oh, wait. What about these? Lizoid. Maybe for dwarves? Ah, here we go. That kind of sounds like it. Yes, okay, this is, and actually, this is a really good starting flag. I just realized that. Okay, elf traits. Number 1, they are venerable. They live for a really long time. Now, these are the wood elves, so they're the ones that are, you know, kind of... So, we're going to give them the respective traits of that. So, they are conservationist. They're not wasteful. Let's see. They are solitary. They're sedentary. And they are... Let's see, they kind of sit things out. Well, no, not that. Okay, I don't want to say that they're weak, because they do have good armies, but it's not really a focus. They are quarrelsome. Okay. Alright, now Wood Elves will obviously have the tropical planet, and their homeworld name will be, let's see, what is the home of the Wood Elves? Home of the Wood Elves. Valenwood. Okay, so Valenwood. And we're just gonna give a random name for the start. Nashim. There, that seems like a good elf thing. Excuse me. This will be their city appearance because it looks the most like trees, and they do live in trees. Oh, wait a minute. This also looks like trees. So now I'm trying to think who has the thick. Okay. I'm trying to think of who has the thickest tree. Very serious conversation here. It needs to be had, okay? The high elves and the wood elves. Okay. Remembering scenes from the movies. I think this will be their city type. Okay. And there. I didn't change the. Okay, I gotta go back and change the room for Empire of Man. Anyway, origin will be prosperous unification again. Let's see. The Wood Elves are xenophobic. They are spiritualist. And they are militaristic. Whereas in the case of the High Elves, they will be fanatic spiritualist and xenophilic. Right. Now, I think that these guys have a dictatorial thing, because I don't really know if there's an heir to the throne of the Elf King in the Valenwood or whatever, but whatever. What was this? Let's see. To guard against heresy, the society is ruled by the religious council, consisting of the wisest and most pious members of the clergy. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Okay, they're environmentalists. That's a good start. And I do think that their king is, well, the king in the movies is not very thoughtful. They're kind of dumb, stupid. And I think the elves have a warrior culture. They're very organized. But that might be a common thing to add. So I'm going to give them nationalist zeal, because they are very prideful of their nation. You know, they're very egotistical, thinking that everyone else is going to die and they're going to, you know, come out on top. So let's give the Wood Elves regime authority, star authority, United Wood Elves hierarchy. Oh, what was that? I didn't see what that was. United Wood Elves Authority, Authority of Valenwood. Okay, there we go. Authority of Valenwood. Well, wait, no, hold on. Wood Elves Authority. Well, I don't know about authority. Autocracy. Regime. They're just throwing these words around. I'm just gonna go with Wood Elves regime. All right, now for the flag. Okay, where's the plantoid? Yes, we're already in plantoid. We're going to do this, and then we're going to change the background from that to something more fitting. What works here? Shit, I always have such a hard time with making flags. Oh, that... Oh, I could just change the colors. Okay, what is it on now? Brown. I'm just going to move that up to a sky blue. And secondary colors will be very green. This looks like a child's drawing. Bruh. Let's see. What the fuck? Let me... Okay, well, they are green, so that's going to be the primary color, and then this can be... Bruh, please, 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 let me select something. Just let me decide on anything. For the love of God. I'm grasping at straws here, dude. Please. Oh, okay. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna... There we go. Okay, I'm gonna leave this page before that gets to my nerves. Okay. The fungoid. Yeah, alright, these could be elven ships. And now for the ruler. Randomize. Done. Alright. Ruler title. Grand Marshal. I don't know. Okay, room. What's the most... Okay, well, this one I'm gonna save for the high elves, because they're much less... // Not that either. This is quite the thing to decide. Well, if anyone would get this thing, it would be these guys, but I don't think so. Maybe this? They live in a mountain. What the hell is this? Maybe, there we go. Here it is. I could do this for the dwarves, actually. You know what? I'm going to do that for the dwarves. Well, wait, hold on. No, I'm going to save this for the dwarves. Okay. You know what? I'll just go with this, because this background isn't going to be had by the other guys. Even though they're more spiritualist than these guys, they're going to have the really peaceful background. So, and I know that they're not religious. You know what? Fine. They're not religious. Here, they do have a sword on... No, that's the other... Whatever. That's it. That's it. That's done. That's it. That's everything. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, right. Hold on. The clothes. That seems what else? What's the difference here? Oh, they just look very similar. Where was it? There we go. Okay, that's the thing. What else resume? Back. Okay, now I'm going to edit these guys because I forgot to change their room. You know what? I actually am surprised that that just fits. I don't have any other empires that fit with that background. So, alright. Just go with the default background then. Okay. Music's getting loud, but now we're switching over to the High Elves. Hi, Luna. Hey, Luna. Hey, baby. That's my dog. Adorable fucking dog. Dog is so adorable. Look at this. You can't look at her, but she's so cute. Okay. Alright, High Elves. Oh, wait, that's already plural. So High Elf is their name. Okay, adjective. Elvish again. I forgot. And, okay, we're gonna quickly go through these because I forgot some. Oh. Okay, homeworld name, Rivendell. Star name, Elithier. I forgot how they spell it, but it's their brightest star, so it's just fitting, you know? It just fits. Well, you know what? I don't have to rush this. I could just go back to that. Okay. Same name thing as the other guys, if I could find them. Shit, where'd they go? Was it 3 or 2? Yeah, alright, okay. It's the same thing, I think. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Now. The elves are very intelligent. Or the high elves are very intelligent. And, let's see, they are also venerable. Although I don't know if I want to have the same trait, so I'm just going to go with endearing. They are also conversationists, but not as much. They're charismatic. They are sedentary. Shit, hold on. I have it too good for them. Let's see. Should I do talent traditional? Oh shit, I don't have enough. So I need to have another one that adds 2. Okay, okay, you know what? Still beaters. Breeders. There we go. And that's their home world. Their home cities look like that. Actually very fitting since they live on an ocean world. These things are kind of blue. Anyway, same thing. Governing and ethics. Fanatic, spiritualist, and xenophile. Now, for these things, they're also environmentalists, and they will have, let's see, free haven. Society has a well-earned reputation and a free haven. The tired, the poor, the huddled masses yearning to breathe free, all are welcome here regardless of their species or... Well, they don't really let them stay for long in Rivendell, so not really. Oh, I forgot to have this. Do they really have a ruler? You know what? It's the least... I'm just gonna go with that because, like, honestly, it's so hard. You know what? Actually, the dwarves can be democratic. These guys are oligarchic. Even though there's a dwarf king in a dwarf kingdom, I'm going to have these... You know what? Fine. The dwarves can be this. These guys can be this. So, what are we going to have now? Well, dwarves are definitely going to have mining guilds. There is Saruman in their midst, but they just meet there, so I don't know. I guess I'm going to go with, efficient bureaucracy. Because that's the closest that I got. Empire name. High Elf Confederation. Yeah, seems alright. Okay, now the room will, of course, be different. It will be this. And their clothes will be, you know, I guess that's the closest they're gonna get. Okay. High Elf Confederation. Done. Now we're going back to these guys. Species name, not elves, wood elf. And empire name, is it wood elf? Oh, well, it just did the same thing. Okay. Alright, back. And I forgot to do these guys, their flag. My mistake. Let's do your flag, man. Yes. Oh, I also forgot to do ship appearance. What was it? Avian? Yes, there's your ships. Flag. Okay. Now, these are also going to be plant-based. Their orientation will be that. Primary color will be blue. Secondary color will be a dark blue. That is good. Okay. That is them. All right.
Okay, we got 4 so far.
Oh, shit. Which should I do more recently? Okay, these guys are the... Okay, yeah, so we got 3. And now we're going to do the other 3. So, I think now is a good time to do the dwarves. Let's see, species name, dwarf. Did I do the men for plural on the other one? Whatever. Dwarves. Adjective. Dwarvish. Okay, now name list. Human? No. Well, let's see. Yeah, sure, alright. It's not that big a deal. Anyway, here we go to this. So, dwarves are well known for their element and hardworking nature, always going above and beyond. Yes, this. Engineer and material sciences. They're really good at digging, I guess. They're definitely unruly. But they are resilient. And they are nomadic. And I think that's going to be it for this. Because, you know, that's it. I don't know what to... well, I mean, I could give them another negative trait, and that would be allowed, but that's kind of dumb, so I'm not going to do that. Name and class. The dwarves live in the mountains. Mountainous world. There we go. Although, none really live in the desert, which concerns me. Hobbits are going to live on another continental. There's not really a desert in Middle-earth, though. So, I think I'm going to have to send these guys to... Let's see, there's 6 of them. See, I was going to have the orcs live here, but now... Okay, so men live here. The 2 elves live there. So that's already 3. And the hobbits are going to live there, so... It's either dwarves live here, orcs live here, or dwarves live here, orcs live here. And I kind of want the dwarves to live in the tundra. But the dwarves kind of live in the mountains, so I guess I'll have the orcs live in the savannah? Sure, I'll have the orcs live in the savannah. And their home, Erebor. And their star name will be Moria. Yeah, I know, so. They're gonna have cities built like this. Their ship appearance is gonna be built like that. Very boxy. They're, yep, okay, alright. Prosperous unification. Now, they are fanatic materialists, and they are militarists again. Well, are they really more militaristic than any other race? Well, they're definitely more militarist than what else? Well, no, okay, alright, fine. I'll do it. But they do have a warrior culture, so I guess it's alright. And they have mining guilds. Okay, there we go. That was much less difficult than I thought. Now, I forgot what I did here. I'm going to do oligarchic. Empire name, League of Moria, definitely. Morian, oh yeah, that's great. And now, let's see, can I do a lithoid flag for the dwarves? There, that's supposed to be the Arkenstone, everybody. Which means that it will have a light blue primary color and a gray stone secondary color. There, yes. Now, ruler name randomize, and warlord, yeah, sure. What is the... No, it's the elves. Oh, right, it was this one all the way back here. It could also be this one, actually, because they do live in the mountains. So it could be that. Let's see, it could actually be the... It's gonna be that. You know what? I'm doing that. And then... Yes, they do dress like that. So that... Okay, so this is the League of Moria, the dwarves. And now I'm going back because I remember that I fucked something up with... Okay, yeah, I made the right call there. Now I'm going to make the orcs. So these are the orcs. They are orcs, orcish. Now, name list. What about necroids? Okay, a really sounding, because they got Azog, they got Bolg, really alien sounding names, stereotypical alien names. This is a good one. Gobber, Glup, Gloomy, Up, Bjort, Uglug, Oomp. Lorg, that's almost close to Bolg. Alright, there we go. Now, the traits of orcs. They are, strong. They're not being told what to do, and are often quarrelsome or questioning. Offensive by most, few appreciate them as neighbors. They are wasteful. They are talented. And they're non-adaptive. Actually, you know what? I'm going to trade that for very strong. And then I'm going to give them one more positive trait. They are traditional. Now, let's see. They are going to live on savanna, arid. That's the closest to a cloudy climate. Look, it's not all the way Tolkien. Okay, we got to give some variation here. All right. I mean, there's like where do these where? Okay, hold on. I gotta close this door. Just a second. Okay, all right. So that's that. Now, let's see. What's that place called? Mordor. Well, they don't live there. Well, actually, they don't. Okay, so Mordor. Let's see, so what can their homeworld name be then? Doom, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. No. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. Great job. City appearance looks like that. Ship appearance looks like that. That is good. And now for the governing and ethics. Fanatic, militarist, and xenophobe. Or they could be militarist and fanatic xenophobe. They're one of these two. Okay? And I think there was not a single empire in all of this, because the hobbits are going to be fanatic pacifist and... Well, see, they could be egalitarian. I kind of want to make them xenophile, but they're not really xenophilic. So I'm gonna make them. Okay, all right, that's all right. Thank God. I thought that I fucked up. Okay, so there is an imperial thing. Also, cutthroat politics. Definitely not. Oh, warrior culture again, which makes me want to replace that for something else. Distinguished admiralty, fleet and matter have, and usually prominent roles in the society, wielding a great deal of influence in political circles. Oh, definitely, definitely. Okay, there we go. Now, empire name. Orc Empire. All right. Now, domination. We could have, well, Imperial. You know what? That's a good flag. And we're going to have that flag take a really threatening thing. Kind of like, what, this? Oh, that's kind of good. Okay, now we're going to do gray and black. Let's see how that works. That's good. Okay, what are their ethics again? Fanatic, xenophobe, and militarist. Yes, okay. Ruler, random name. What does the room look like? What's that one with the skulls? There we go. There we go. Okay, that is the Orc Empire saved successfully. Now, the last one. Very contrast to these guys, the Hobbits. And I think I'm going to keep this, well, not the, I think I'm only going to change the flag pattern, actually. So, Hobbits. Halfling? Let's see, plural. Hobbits. I'm surprised it isn't Hobbit-ish. Hobbitish. Anyway, these are humanoid names. Lathira, Bemelon, Divak, Korin, Divak again, Philatira. Okay, you know what? That's good. That's good. And the traits of the hobbits. Oh boy. They are Agrian immediately. They are docile. They are weak. They are... I could have given the men the fleeting trait, actually. They are sedentary. Or non-adaptive. Because they don't want to leave the Shire. Solitary or non-adaptive. Non-adaptive could give us a +1 for our last one, but I don't know what that would be. Yeah, I don't think that would be anything. Also, habitability seems like a harsh trait to give them, so I'm just going to give them solitary. Or no, sedentary. Sedentary. Species has a sedentary past, and its members are reluctant to migrate away from where they grew up. Absolutely, that is a hobbit. Alright, and they will have the continental climate as well. Oh, Bree, and it will be, Shire. Because they don't really exist in Bree, but they live in the Shire, but Bree is close by, and what else am I going to name their star? Reference. Okay, their city type will be... I could have given the elves this city type, actually. That's kind of... Yeah, because this doesn't really look all that elvish. I could have given the one... I could have given the wood elves this one, and I could have given the high elves this one. And let them keep their respective ship types. So I'm gonna actually do that. Or I could do that for these guys, although they don't really... Well, they live in holes, so they don't really live... They don't erect buildings. Their buildings are really, shack hut-like at best, so I guess I could give them these guys, this kind of thing, and then have that be that. Prosperous unification, they deserve it more than anyone. Yes, fanatic pacifist and egalitarian with a democracy. Agrian Adil. And what is going to be idealistic foundation? They do live in holes in the ground, so I could give them this. I could give them this, but their whole idea is being like this haven, so I'm gonna leave that there. Now the empire name. Custodial Hobbit Coalition. Great Hobbit Republic. Hobbit Alliance. Hobbit Commonwealth. There we go. Oh, right. This is actually perfect already for hobbits. So I'm going to change it. It kind of grew on me, actually. Was it here? No, I'm going to change it. What did I have it at? The hell was it? It was up here, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah, I guess I'll give them that, but I'm gonna change the, thing. If there's anything that's more Hobbit-like, I don't actually know if there is. I don't really think of their, Okay, so that's in blocky. What about human? No. Legion is just a bunch of hive minds. Ornate, maybe? When in doubt, you can go to ornate, but not in this case because there's nothing there. So I'm gonna go to blocky and I'm gonna go to this, because that just fits. Alright, that's their flag. Ship appearance. What was it? Molluscoid? Yeah, sure. Alright, that's it. That's good. That is good. Then we're gonna change this background. They live in holes in the ground, so what can that look like? I think it'll look like that, but there's already something else that looks like that. So, I don't actually know. I think this... Let's give them Hobbit-like clothes. What do hobbits wear? Really casual shit. I guess that's the closest they can go. Okay. Randomized roll tire, Prime Minister. Yeah, alright, whatever. Okay. Hobbit Commonwealth. That is it. Lock and load. Okay, now we're going to take all these. See, I could add goblins, but those are essentially just orcs. So I'm not gonna really add them. Sorry about it. Okay, that is the thing done, I will end this video, get on to recording the next one. Thanks for watching. Look forward to, the next one. And peace. Just over an hour long. Wow.